guys, welcome back to our repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video guys, we'll be working on a Dodge Journey, which is practically the same as Fiat Freemont. This is the same vehicle under a different name in different markets. So we have a problem here guys. Okay, let me show you now. We cannot establish communication with the airbag module. This is the airbag computer. We'll have guys more than 200 videos on this car, so please subscribe to the channel. Our goal is to save you as much money as we can. I have the scanner connected to the OBD port. Okay, let me show you now. I'm going to go ahead and even start the car. You have to turn the ignition only, but I'll even start it. Okay, and I will go under ABS, SRS. SRS is the airbag module. Click enter. Now this is really smart too. You can check it out. It will be listed in the description of the video below for your convenience guys. So this is a USA vehicle made by Chrysler because it's Dodge, and now it's going to ask for automatic or manual selection. This thing is smart guys. By the VIN number it can detect everything on its own, so you don't have to go and manually, let's say, select 2012 Dodge Journey, all that stuff. But in our case this function now will not be supported because we have a problem with our system. And check it out, we have the airbag light, okay, and we have the traction control light as well there. Now it's decoding the VIN information right here, okay. And it did connect now, check it out, 2012, but what will happen now, if I go to control units, okay, select body, because the airbag system is part of the body system, click enter, and now we'll be waiting, okay, for it to connect. Okay, check it out, still waiting, it's going to take a little bit of time. You can see airbag light, okay. Okay, still on. Okay, it's still on, and it doesn't want to connect at all. Okay, no communication. So we'll show you guys, okay, what could be causing that problem now. So stay with us and we'll show you how one little fuse guys can cause you not to have communication with your airbag computer as well. So we'll go ahead, open the hood now. We need to locate the fuse box, which is located right here behind the headlight. There are two things that you need to squish towards each other, pull up, and that's the cover. Now, if you look at the fuse box that way, this is the layout, okay, that will correspond to the fuses as well. And we need to check fuse guys number 160, it says interior, 20 amp. Okay, so it's that fuse right here. So we're going to go ahead, replace it now, and you see magic happen now. Okay, this is the fuse. I'll grab the new one quick. Okay, right there. Push it in. Now, if I go ahead and start the vehicle, see what will happen. Remember, we had the traction control light, ABS light, all that was there. Okay, and just check it out, traction control light's gone, airbag light is gone. And if I go to the computer, click enter, okay, it's going to take a little bit of time now, but it shouldn't be more than 10-15 seconds. It's going to connect to the computer now, well, or at least we hope so. Yep, connected to the computer. So if we read the codes now, okay, let's see if we have anything stored in the memory. Yep, that code right there, B212C. Stored means it's not current code. So what I'll do, go back, click erase codes. Okay, every time you erase codes I'll recommend to go ahead and make sure that the engine stopped, so that's what I'll do. Okay, my bad, let me just turn it on. You have to have the lights on but the engine not running. Okay, like that. Click yes, yes, and now clear down. And if I go ahead and start, you can see there will be no lights at all. So hopefully guys that fixes your problem. Thank you for watching, see you guys next time.